everyone, this is Yadate, and welcome to Forever Skies. I am making this video series mainly to try to get this game up and on my my channel prior to the events that will occur. There's been echo updates, like they're calling them, like there's Echoes Part 1, Echoes Part 2 that came out. It would have been the ending part of last year, 2025. But there's still a Part 3 that's coming out that they have now they've called Final Echoes. Now, from my understanding, it's not going to be their final patch they ever make for this game. They're going to probably add more content at some point. But it's like a big, it's kind of like a 2.0 kind of thing almost. Originally it was slated for spring, but they've added so much change, so much in it, that they need to push it to summer months, sometime in the summer. I've been participating in some of the closed play tests that they've had. Now, there technically isn't an NDA with that play test, but they've asked for us not to talk about it, so I'm going to honor that. What I will say is there is enough changes to the base gameplay, like the game, the way it is played now to the way it will be played. There's enough changes to warrant wanting to have something beforehand to kind of like show the preservation of what it used to be like for the most part. And I kind of wish I would have done this before the first Echoes, but I wasn't doing YouTube then, so. Anyone that's not familiar with Forever Skies is you fly around this airship above the clouds of these ruined buildings. You come from space and you have to try to find a cure. And the way the gameplay mechanic, the core is similar to what I'd like to describe it as a raft, but in the skies. Instead of being on a raft on the ocean, you are on an airship in the air, and it works the same way. Your airship is your mobile base. Just like in a raft where your raft is your base, you build that up and visit like islands and stuff to get resources. We go to the abandoned ruins and gather resources there. There is some procedural generation with that regard, like the certain buildings. And then if you fly far enough away, they disappear. So you essentially get new buildings reconstructed. And in the end, there's impossible to completely run out of things because new buildings will pop up. Now, the base storyline elements and stuff like that are pretty fixed. Kind of like how Pacific Drive was, where the main story missions, there might be some slight randomness in it, like what the loot is and stuff like that, but the core maps of when you had a specific mission, that particular mission would be the same, very close to the same every time. What was I think? Okay. I lost my train of thought there for a second. So you go through the missions and you have to through the whole game, and then you basically, if you needed to get something, I need to get this material, and I harvested it from every single one of those. Well, no, you haven't. So enough talk. Let's get this started. A single player. We're gonna go ahead and keep the tutorial on. Just do normal difficulty. The only thing that's different with the difficulty is, the stats will go down slower. You lose all your items when you die. And the combat difficulty, they kind of give us more things to deal with, but I think they don't really change how long they take to take down. And then you get to, there's like diseases you can catch. Now, other than the increased difficulty of just having to deal with things more often, the hard difficulty is only needed for one achievement. And all technicalities, you can just change it to the hard difficulty at that point of the game to get to the achievement. I actually played the whole game on hard, which, let's just say, in this current state, hard and medium or hard and normal isn't much different. Or at least for an experienced survival gamer like myself. Well, I call myself expert, but I'd say I'm an intermediate if I had to say anything. Let's go ahead and get started. I gotta find the cure for the glade plague. The entire arc is counting on the success of your expedition. All the way to the year 2637, we're in space.
All systems operational. Commencing launch sequence.
And of course, we're sick.
The virus in your blood is starting to activate. You need to find a cure. For all of us.
Engaging maneuvering thrusters. Good luck. The previous expedition was lost. We only know their last reported location.
Track them down and find a cure. Come back.
Communication lost. Resource compartment lost. Brake system failure. Control lost. Initiating emergency landing procedure. Emergency landing procedure completed.
And of course, it wouldn't be a survival game if you start with a crash landing. You start on your little emergency landing pad. We'll read this. At the moments of silence, Sagittarius 2 sent a distress signal and fell silent again. This is our only chance. No one knows what awaits you there, but if there's a chance that they have found a cure, then maybe they could survive. And the cure the great plague at all costs to pay all of us depends on you, the Ark. So the entire family, the entire Ark is sick with the same thing I have. So we're trying to find a cure so we don't all die.
We arrived at the source of the signal.
And this is what's left of Earth. Now you see these little floating tidbits here. These are things that you can collect eventually. If you highlight, you can see in the right-hand corner, basically, that there's a symbol that you can do with it. I mean, something it's interactable of some form. This is what's left of Earth.
Symptoms of a virus activity detected. Check your health regularly.
I got immunity here, got a backpack, got a to-do list, which is our side quest stuff, all our blueprints. Now, these are things that are cosmetic things that when you pay for the DLC, like cosmetic DLC stuff that they have, which I have paid for all of those already. So, and then you have your database PDA things, and anything that pops up, you got your family photo pops up, first aid kit pops up, tells you, and this if you pull up these, some of these items, it'll tell you where you can find them at. All right, I got a locked door. I gotta go over here. I get 26 2600 something, and laptops look the same. Got little things here that we can open up and grab. We need a battery for this to power it. It's all gone to hell. Maybe everything has been screwed up since we went down there. Our immunity is decreasing. We are getting sicker and running out of energy. Our equipment is malfunctioning, and there's this Noah situation. We never should have sent this expedition or places in the space station. The power blew out again. The door is locked. I'll check the beacon tower has a compatible battery. This kind of tells you what you're looking for. It has a picture here for you. Some of these things you can interact with and pick up, like that, these machine parts, but these things you can't, because you'll see the symbol, what you need to do with it. That's ominous. Empty helmet. This is what you're looking for. Open up, yoink the battery. And we can't put the battery in there. We have to put the battery over here.
Radio message received.
Now we got a message. Okay. This never got sent out because, well, we didn't get the cure, but we found out that 400 years ago, before the calamity, research was conducted and something was discovered. Ooh. We came down under the dust and we were so close. That's when all started going to hell. Noah went crazy and started hearing voices. That bastard stole all our data and airship and broke our equipment. He left us to die and fled to his hideout at the greenhouse tower. He's dangerous as all hell. The communication ports are not working. They are blocked by something from within, but can't determine what. It's as if this world doesn't want us to let us send messages. The Great Plague is wreaking havoc on our bodies and we're getting weaker and weaker. Conditions here greatly accelerate its effects. If anyone reads this, beware, this world is not our home anymore. We are not welcome. Okay, that will power the door so we can get through. Okay, we get blocked. So they find and install the suit printer. So we're gonna grab these things here. This is what we're looking for.
The installation of the printing module has been completed.
So to make an extractor, we have to get this broken extractor, which is right there. Go to the suit printer and we can like make a thing. So this thing is we forward and target and destroy these things, and we gain the materials from it. Noah's madness. All because of this damn dust. Noah heard voices. He was mumbling about nature surviving everything, even the fall of the world. He said he knew what to do so we could return to Earth again. He wanted us to help him follow the voices in his head. Lunatic. We locked him in his cell for his own good, but the bastard hid the extractor and ran off while everyone was asleep. You know what? Noah went batshit crazy. So anything that glows like that, you can see where it's glowing like that, we can target with the extractor. Have you noticed in the lower right hand corner my bars are going down? Hit those things and recharge. Now I can get rid of this stuff. Oh, I gotta finish the airship. Ooh, the door's open just for us. we do run out of energy, you can press and hold the right mouse button and it charges it. It gives you 3 bars. All right. Got a little data pad right here. Airship to-do list. I've been building a new airship for 2 months since that bastard Noah got away with our equipment. If only my workshop hadn't collapsed, I would have already had the airship engine research completed. We got to place the helm, strapped a wall blocking the workshop, get the research station, research and build device fabricator, build water and food devices, get a scanner tool to scan the engine, and expand the airship. Not yet, but additional resources from elsewhere. All right. You want this battery? Each one of these give you roughly half, like a little bit more than half. We're gonna go in here, more machine parts. All right. I managed to repair the research station. There are a few old blueprints preserved on the memory card, but the most important one is the scanner. It's necessary to complete research and craft new items. After that, it just scans certain objects in the world so we can acquire more data for blueprint. I need a battery to run the device. I dug out an old power box in the ruins. There should be some batteries inside. But you got another battery. And we gotta grab this. Now you see the little block here. Got doors on both sides, but there's this X here. That means it's not a wall there. Means there's nothing there. So I always like to put this at the very back here so I don't fall out the back end. And now we get a battery. We're going to use the research station. We need a device fabricator. All right, now I got to craft some machine parts and synthetic compounds. There we go. So this thing, it gives us a repair patch. It tells you how much we have to have in our inventory to be able to research it. But we got to craft a device printer right here. And we got to place it down.
Risk of dehydration.
Now we got the water went down automatically due to the scripting. We need to make this water condenser.
Printing completed.
And this has to be on the catwalk outside. I usually try to put it right here to begin with. And now we need to build one of these condenser membranes.
Printing completed.
Put one of those on there and let that do its thing. I need to build a water purifier now.
Printing completed.
Okay, we're gonna put this on the wall. Alright, now I gotta wait for the dirty water to happen, so I need a water bottle, which I build from here, which I need synthetics for. Oh, see how I'm out of power? Sounds like it's done. Oh, there's a water bottle right there. So we can grab the one thing of synthetics and we can grab the bottle of dirty water and we put that in there. And I gotta wait for it to... Let's research the scanner. Water's still doing the thing. Research the repair patch. I guess craft the scanner now too.
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started. Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Alright, check the studies menu. This tells you what we're here right now, what we have to scan still. Alright, take the clean water, bottle it, and now we can drink it by right-clicking on it. Alright, craft the repair patch. Now I gotta repair this stuff. Alright, now we have to craft a insect lure from here. That food section.
Printing completed.
Now we gotta open the lure container and put our lure in here. We gotta go fishing. And now we gotta check back when it beeps and starts beeping and bobbing when it's done. We gotta get an electric cooker, which we need synthetic compounds. Which means I need more of these things. And if you heard that beep just now, that means I've caught something. Off, we can drop it back down again, grab another one. All right. So we got the synthetic compounds. We need this. We can make the electric. Now we don't have any synthetic compounds, but our suit printer, we can make synthetic compounds. Now we don't have to craft these ones individually. It will just craft it for us.
Printing completed.
Okay, now we gotta put it down our cooker. Use the electric cooker. We have to put some water in here. And we throw our little moth in there. We're gonna boil it. Yummy boiled moth. Each of the insect lures, usually 3 before it wears out. We have to build a new one. I gotta eat this boiled food. Put another one in there. Boil it. We need another one of these condenser thingies.
Printing completed.
And this is like the starting process. Eventually it gets much easier to make stuff. And we gotta scan this thing. some dead people here. I thought I ate. Oh, no, I did not. Eat that one. And then we notice our health is low, so I'm going to use these med kits. Engine and fuel needs to be researched. Okay, now we gotta craft an engine. No, I'm gonna not just use one engine, I'm gonna use two.
Printing completed.
Because each end... Oh, I need more synthetics. Let's get these scanned. Now there's a certain range with these things. Alright. I built one engine so far. I'll just put that up there. I'm gonna build a second engine.
Printing completed.
Oh, that sucked. Alright, I got the engine. Now I need some fuel. Now we place things down and we have like this like little guide here, but then we can click our right mouse button and we can grid snap. And we can turn that grid snapping on and off by right clicking.
Maximum flight speed increased.
I'm gonna put some fuel in here. And now I'm gonna build one more.
Maximum flight speed increased.
Printing completed.
Okay, I can leave. Depart the location. But first I'm gonna scour this place and finish up collecting stuff first. There's more things to be had in here. First aid kit. Obtaining food and water. This tells you how to... The tutorial if you didn't actually follow a tutorial. Machine parts. I'm gonna go up here. Scan the rest of these dead bodies. These are the previous expeditions people. I got another battery up here. You have an issue with heights? Ugh. No, I'm not scared of heights per se, but I'm definitely uneasy with them. All right, make sure there was nothing else I needed to scan. Which there was. Okay. We got the other. We got Noah's drawings. He was locked up and he was drawing on the walls. That's not crazy. And we're gonna scan the computer. Got this one that we couldn't get to earlier. Especially in the early game, it's very good to go around, try to dismantle everything you can. Making sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Got that one. Yeah, that was everything. As far as I know, I am not missing anything. Anything else to scan? Okay. Get some more of these. I got that gives me 10. Is there any others? They're just out of range. All right, I'm gonna call this done. Let's get that purification process. I was gonna make one more bottle. There we go. It's good to have an extra bottle so you can, if you wanted to make like you have one that's dirty, one that's clean. Oh, I'm gonna take that metal. I know I'm gonna get plenty of metals eventually, but all right, now away we go. Our max altitude is slightly higher than what it is now, and we got to depart the location.
Fast flight altitude zone. Risk of airship damage. Debris fast flight altitude zone. Risk of airship damage. Mission started. Find a cure for the virus. Send it to the space station. Save humanity.
I'm gonna grab these silicon panels. You get 2 of them, the thing collapses. Destroy some buildings in the process. Out of range? Okay. I gotta go to that thing really quick. Like, I know it's not part of the mission, but I see it and I'm like, ooh, I want to grab it early. We're gonna be flying to that spot over there. But on these things, you can't see it from here, but they give us copper. And there should be, if I remember right, there's 4 on each one of these. There should be a 4th one somewhere. Maybe a little bit closer. There it is. Okay, we got some copper, which is nice. Especially in the early game, copper's a pain in the butt to get. So that's why I got it. I've got this nice convenient little landing pad here.
Unknown location reached.
And one of the things I'd like to do, I'll park along the edges.
Uncharted area. The preliminary
Because if I need to
started.
use this to catch some food, I can do it.
Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Alright, open my doors. I got some research things that I can do. So I'm going to go ahead and do this really quick, like airship builder. Now while we're here, we have to just check discovered objects in the studies tab. And peek. These are all the things that haven't been scanned. Alright, and we gotta scan the radar and a transformer rest. What the hell? Oh. Research station. I'm going to research small storage box. Now we should be able to build an airship builder now. Now this allows us to build more stuff. We can build a new room. And we can move. If we press Z, we can just move it. So now we have more space to work with. Now in here, I want to have a storage box.
Printing completed.
Let's put that storage box right there. And now I can put up to 9 items in here. Oh, I need more synthetics. Moth swarms. Okay. I need water. Drink some water. Eat this food. I'm gonna drink one more thing of water, and I'm gonna put the rest of the water in here. And now for now, I'm going to put all these in here. And I got to investigate. Early on, silicon's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. Not nearly as much as it used to be, but... Oh, right here. Now, this will be different every time. Like, the layout of these buildings will be different, but all the items will still be there. The radar is broken and no longer repairing. We made a new one for the database. Should be able to craft it if you scan it. A few other things are broken down as well. We didn't take this junk with us. Keep your eyes peeled. Secure, especially near the dust. All the clues we find lead there. Good luck on your expedition. So this person was writing this knowing that they weren't going to make it. But this layout will be completely different if you're playing this on your own. Now, like that starting location's the same always. And that's what I was talking about earlier about the procedural generation stuff. Was that the end of that room? There's no other way up and around, is there? No, there is a flashlight in the game. We just haven't found it yet. We have to find it and research it, and we can build it at that point once we are able to. The previous versions of this game, we didn't have like these lift thingies here. This is new to the Echoes update. The first two, they started implementing these into the procedural designs of these things. Don't want to fall down. Now you can look at these trash piles. Sometimes there's like random things in the trash piles. Okay, nothing else down here. Let's look at that. This is what's left. Okay. Now we have to research and build a knife before we can get in there. Here's a battery. Every single one of these procedural wrecks should have, or procedural, not wrecks, but procedural structures should have a battery. And I'll turn off the light that was blinking that we were following to get here. We got our decorative lamps. The moth egg thingies, I'm not sure what those are for yet because those were implemented with the Echoes update. But I don't know what those are for yet. Guess you can like make your own moths. I'm assuming it's kind of like how I would say like it would be like a Subnautica where you can like alien containment or something, but basically moth instead. All right, I need to see if I can find one of those. That was the one that was locked. We were able to get in from the other side. That's not always going to be the case. Oh, the autosave caused my game to glitchy a bit. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Cranium pot. Is there a there we go. I'm kind of just blindly grabbing things at the moment. This is the thing we need to look for. Now yoink the transformer. Now, once we find one, we can usually build most things. I don't think there's really anything that you can't build once you find it. Like the decorative items, well, to a certain extent, there is a way to make them, but I'm hearing like water. Make sure I didn't miss anything. That's the door I can't go through until I unlock it, which I'm not even going to worry about, but it's just a nice little shortcut. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Old TVs that don't work anymore. Let's see. Here's where the battery was. And here's the other side. Titanic sinks. What? I got like an old newspaper article, like the Titanic. Huh. Okay. You know, like old articles. I wonder if they just use like assets and didn't make their own. Okay. Now it's time to kind of tidy up. I know I got more. Okay, that means there's a way up there. Ladder. Here we go. Especially in these early days, getting these resources is a pain. But there is an almost satisfying aspect to it. All right. Let's go for a power. That'll work. Okay. We've got the next power thing. See, there's a section down here. This sometimes happens with this procedural generation stuff, that you get weird understructures like this. But that's okay. As we want to have grab water from toilets and bathtubs, but got more. Oh, inventory's full. Oh shit. I'll drink the isotonic drinks. That'll give us a little energy. Nothing in the fridge. Well, that's how I would have gotten up here. Oh no, it wouldn't. There we go. And that one's done. There we go. Now I gotta go back to our airship. I'm gonna store all the similar items. Electric elements. Synthetic compounds, and the transport. Well, the transporter is going to be used up right away. So now we have to search the location of the location radar. And now we should. I mean, now we need to build one.
Printing completed.
There's a decorative items. Okay, I need to higher up a little bit. There. All right. Put one of these in here. Now we gotta fly Noah's last known location. But I'm gonna start doing the rest of these researches. Here's a knife.
A signal source has been found that may originate from the transmitter of the previous expedition. Spot has been marked on the radar.
Now this stuff here is the side quest stuff. This allows us to unlock certain technologies that are going to be useful. It's one of those things that you can eventually find some of the stuff that you would need through the main quest, but they kind of made it where you kind of have to do the side quest if you want the stuff a little earlier, to the point where it's actually convenient. Rainwater collector. Oh yeah, let's throw some dirty water in here. And I cannot build a hanging cabinet yet, but the hanging cabinet gives me more storage space. But I have to put it on a wall. I don't have any walls yet. That will work. Now you can't put the dirty water in here. Oh yeah, you can. But I don't think, I don't know if it works or how well it works. But yeah, so I have to build a second one of these.
Printing
I'm
complete.
going to need this empty space in my inventory. And this is out of battery power, so I got to replace the battery. I got to throw this extra fuel in here. All right, all the clean water. I'm gonna drink one. Throw that dirty water in there. And I need to catch some food before we head off. Now we look at this location radar. Everything that has a question mark is things that we've never been on before. But then we have like a purple marker, and over here is our main quest marker. So, we're gonna grab this lure. Find out what it gives us. Lower it again. Get this boiling. So while I'm going to look through this stuff here, I kind of want to do the side quest stuff first, because you get the some of the better stuff that you need to continue on with the game to make game a little bit easier. Now there's some of the things that you have to go to those things now, I think, is how they made it work. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the moth. I get 40 food from that. Now, what am I thinking here? Okay, upgrade. Got these upgrade gear things. This is another thing they added with the Echoes updates, where our scanner, our extractor, we can upgrade our extractor. They have it where it increases the amount of resources we get, how many charge bars there are, and how fast it takes to reload. Eventually we're going to upgrade these, but I want to do efficiency first. Okay. I got everything placed. I'm going to put this moth down here because I'm not going to eat that right now. And I'm going to leave this in here because I think if you don't grab it, it doesn't start expiring. Okay, so I want to here. I'm going to pick up the copper from that, and then I'm going to head towards that purple dot. I'm at max altitude currently. Now there is ways to get yourself higher up, just we haven't unlocked it yet. Store similar. Okay. I'm going to be flying across the path of all these silicon panels, and I'm going to probably looks like that blinking light right there is where we're going to be going. I can park myself where I don't have to move nearly as much. Oh, I'm out of energy. Let's put those away. Get yourself close to this one. There we go. But yeah, getting copper early in the game is a pain in the ass. I think they might have been, I'm guessing they actually increased this because I don't remember this nearly as much. So we did get to the point where we needed copper earlier in the game. They've already changed that a little bit. From the last time I played. Store similar. I just accidentally hit something. Now you can damage your airship by crashing into stuff, and you can actually, like how we had to repair the insect catcher at the beginner. We use repair patches to fix it. Sometimes even the last one's kind of tricky. There it is. Okay, we got 16 copper. Alright. Let's get ourselves back to this. Looks like I have to land right there. Now each one of these, there's like several of these mission thingies. And each one, oh, there's a purple dot. Oh, you know how like if you've ever played Wrapped, because back this direction was where we had it, but then it spawned in another one of the locations right there. Investigate source of the signal. All right, first things first, I gotta see if there's a... Okay. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to grab that. I need to put this water in there. Put this in the second one for now. Alright. Oh, I never made the knife. I just realized that. It's in the suit printer, if I remember right. Yep. Alright, we have a knife we can stab stuff with. Because once we unlock the knife, it unlocks, like when you get new things in the game, it unlocks new things within the procedural generation. Green Hope. We stopped here in the hope that maybe that there was something edible left somewhere in all that greenery. Nothing of the sort. Every breeding plant was uprooted. They probably planted them on the airships. We'll try to eat greens. That we are not sure if they will not poison us. In the next note, I will write an observation of these tests. I'll tell you one thing. One of the things I kind of wish, and I've actually think I threw it in a suggestion box, like these little vine things. I wish we had more decorative items like that. Like we can plant like plants and maybe even put a tree on our ship. But we're not there yet, so might be able to plant these trees. I know we can plant certain things eventually, but let's open these all up. Apparently it's still asking for me to scan a rotten fruit, which I didn't do. Looks like they use water barrels to try to make a bath. Oh, what the hell? Please tell me that was on the toilet. See, like these little planters like this. I wish we can do something like that in game. Like we can't actually make them, but what was? Oh, that was the wall. At some point I'll scan it, but I'm more concerned about running out of scanner charge before I can recharge them. Okay, there's stuff up there, but it looks like the only way to get up there is this way. While it's here, I'm going to grab that. Call that for when I'm ready for it. Looks like I was collecting water. Oh, okay. Now we gotta replace it or fix it. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we have to scan these.
Life form detected. The spot has been marked on radar.
The world is cruel. We shouldn't be here. We arrived too early or too late. I'm sure Joe agrees with me, but he doesn't say it out loud. Recently, when Andy suggested we start exploring the areas under the dust, he laughed at him out loud. I understand. I'm also afraid to go there. Computer core. Okay. Coffee mug. Damn, I've lost my spare key card. I can't find it anywhere. I remember putting it somewhere safe. Will you let me know if you find it, or maybe we can stop using them? Is there any reason I still act according to protocol? Oh, he's got a point. Red flashlight. Hunting giants. A side quest. We haven't achieved any of our goals yet. There's no sign of a cure or human survival on Earth, but we do have other leads. Virgo's observations are confirmed. On the floor have evolved at an extraordinary rate. We will hunt one of these giant specimens. They have survived in such a harsh environment, developed such a extent that maybe they have a key to what we've been missing. Lost and found traces. There are no people left. They're all extinct. We've abandoned this mission. We'll focus on trying to develop a cure for the Great Plague. We have an idea that no one has tested yet, and it could be a breakthrough. And as soon as we find a cure, the Ark will welcome us back with open arms. A human skull. Here's the charger thingy that I was looking for. That was the thing I needed more than anything else.
Night is coming. Preparing a place to rest is recommended.
Hydration level is decreasing.
I'm going to go ahead and drink that. It gives me a little bit of energy as well. Doesn't look like there's anything on the roof of this. Now that we have a knife, I can use this to open the door. And now we gotta loot this stuff. Oh, we gotta unlock it from the other end. there a power thing I can grab? Use my last charge. Oh, hello. I almost fell off there. There we go. There we go.
Calories level is decreasing.
Calories level is decreasing. I'm gonna eat one of these really quick. Like, we get plenty of these food rations, so it's not like we want to hoard those until the end of the game. We gotta get that door's blocked from the other side, so we gotta figure out a way to get around, which means there's probably a ladder on the outside somewhere. Or stairs. They were over here, if I remember right. Can I get that one from here? Yes, I can. There we go. All right, another transformer. Or not. Another whole building over there, though. Holy crap. Oh, there's the 30 thing. Oh, that one's... Oh, what the hell? Well, I'm not going that way. Damn it, I will move too soon. Okay, let's get this opened.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Yeah. Okay, that was that way. Okay. Where did I see that? Oh. Camera. And these are a great source of machine parts if you need them early game. I'm not seeing anything else up here. Alright, I need to find an energy thing. Oh, I could just recharge. More moth eggs. Oh. Not seeing anything else in here. There's nothing else. Yeah, I was up here already. Okay. The only thing I didn't find is where that battery was. Oh. Okay, where's the freaking battery at? I saw it from the inside, but I don't know where I found it on the outside. Oh, there's just a ladder up over there. Okay, that's probably it. Yeah. Okay. I saw a ladder over here. Here it is. Oh, what the hell? That goes to nowhere. Yeah, where in the hell is that battery at? That's the only thing I have left to find before getting... What the hell is this thing? Oh, yeah, that's the lift thing. Oh, it's right there. Inventory full. Shit. Yoink. There we go. And now they are done. Every single one has a battery. Now, sometimes the batteries are a pain in the ass to get, like that one. But in almost all cases, they're reachable. Now, we got everything that we can get here. Now, we can drop like this, no problem. I'm going to go over here really quick, like this other landing platform. I'm going to grab this energy. And see if there's anything. See, there's some stuff in this trash right here. And especially in early game, it is amazing to actually do these things. What the hell? Must have triggered that went up instead of down. Okay, it's time for us to build more. So beforehand, I'm going to store all the similar stuff. Store all the similar stuff. Throw some water in there. And put these decorations. Throw this condenser in there, might as well. I'm going to yoink the fuel. Max can synthesize some more. Yoink the engine.
Flight speed reduced.
Printing completed.
I'm gonna grab this really quick. Like I need the tool charger researching.
Maximum flight speed reduced.
Airship builder. We are going to build out. Not enough resources. I need more metal. I better drink some water. The rest in there. Get that filtering. I need a little bit more metal. I'm seeing plastic galore, and it's not so much metal. And as you can tell, it's starting to get dark. And I think I mined all the metal that I can from this. Synthetics galore, but no freaking metal. Oh, there we go. I need one more of those. Now I should be able to make the last thing I wanted. There we go. Now I'm gonna move this all the way to the back. And I should be able to... Can I make a bed yet? Oh, right there.
Printing completed.
I gotta make a bed. Put the bed down. And I will just put it right here for now. And now that it's nighttime, I'm gonna sleep for the night. And this will let me regenerate my health or my energy. And then now we are awake. Now can't do anything because of the walls. I need to put these engines back on, but I need more metal for that. Oh, there's stuff over there. How did I miss that? behind here. That's why I missed it. Doesn't give me much, but it's something. Yeah, because I went through this, I just didn't go down underneath here. Oh, metal. You see how easy it is to use up all your stuff? Alright, where is it? Is there anything else left? Okay. And that's it for now. At this point, I'm going to call this the end of an episode. I'm going to, probably the only thing I'll do off screen, let's see here, I can actually do that really quick, like, I need catwalks. No, not enough resources. We can deconstruct. We put one more right there. And then let's get rid of that. I can put the engine back.
Maximum flight speed increased.
I'll put this engine on this side.
Maximum flight speed increased.
Sure, you can shift click or control click to split it in half. And there we go. Now I got fuel. And yeah, I am definitely going to call this the end of the episode now. I might just probably do some farming of like metal off screen. But that will be, that's just like the boring, stupid, boring stuff that people don't really enjoy watching, just me going like this for 30 minutes. So, I will see you next episode, and I do hope to see you again. And until then, take care now.